Welcome to Week 5 of the Shuckle Premier League Season 4. After a win last week brings us to 2-2, we face another 2-2 coach and a familiar face in Nexus. Nexus is one of the funniest guys out there, and we always have wild sets when we play, so I'm excited for this game, and hopefully we can get a win to strengthen our playoff chances. For my opponent, Nexus' team consists of Sword of Ruin or Moxie Chien-Pao, Fluffy or Terravolt Landers Therian, Intimidate or Vessel of Ruin Jirachi, Regenerator or Volt Absorb Primarina, Psychic Surge or Sheer Force Azelf, Tinted Land or Scrappy Slitherwing, Well-Baked Body or Prankster Sinistra, Magic Guard or Shadow Shield Braviary, Earth Eater or Unaware Swallow, and Hadron Engine or Dark Aura Pikachu. He has a broken Pokemon in Chien-Pao with Sword of Ruin that can threaten to Twig KO my entire team with a combination of Dark, Ice, and Fighting moves. To combat this, we have Choice Scarf Pixelate's Screamtail with Boom Burst to eliminate Chien-Pao while living even a Choice Banded, Sword of Ruin, Sucker Punch. I have Fire Blaster to Jirachi, Trick in case a Sword Stance Chien-Pao or set of Sinistra gets out of hand, and Stealth Rocks to deal more damage into Chien-Pao and break the Shadow Shield of Braviary. I went with Modest this week for the extra damage output and enough speed to outpace a Scarflander's Therian. I did not see a Scarf Jirachi coming, but I deal minimum damage to it anyway, so I figured I didn't need to outspeed it. Another Pokemon that does not deal great damage in the Jirachi, we have Life Orb, Magic Guard, Galarian Zapdos. His only resistance to Brave Bird on his team is the Jirachi, where we can either knock it off to deal okay damage, though he has Intimidate, or U-turn into another Pokemon that can handle it better. Taunt is the last move to make sure I do not lose to a Weakness Policy, Iron Defense, Strength Sap, Sinistra. It also lets me prevent a defog from Shadow Shield Braviary in a pinch. I have max speed for a potential speed tie into Jirachi. A Pokemon that I do not expect Nexus to prep for is Choice Banded Galvanized Regieleki. He does have a Landorus Therian, but with the thought of Refrigerate, I do not think it will be his response. It will most likely be a defensive Jirachi or a Volt Absorb Primarina. And my first two wear down defensive Jirachi, and if it's Volt Absorb Primarina, then my Screamtail and other special attackers can easily wear down a non-regenerator Primarina. Extreme Speed can OHKO Chien-Pao after a Life Orb hit and Toxic Spike damage, Rapid Spin to remove hazards, Explosion for large damage output, and Thrash to OHKO a Choice Scarf Psychic Surge Azelf, and it's a good late game option. I outspeed a Choice Scarf Azelf with my Jolly nature. Since Bite Ops did so well last week, I decided to bring it again. Its hazard removal is Defog Braviary, so if this Pokemon does not come, then I should be able to get up a Sticky Web and then one of the Spikes. I will prioritize Toxic Spikes if Sinistra comes, and Spikes if Sinistra does not come. The Braviary could run Dual Wing Beat with Shadow Shield to not lose its bulk while taking down my Spidops, so I have Rocky Helmet to break the Shadow Shield. I have a low chance to die to a Jolly Brave Bird from Braviary, but I usually live the hit and I can still get up 2 hazards against it. First Impression does over half the Chien-Pao and Sheer Force Azelf. The Sponge hits and potentially bluff a Choice Scarf. We have Hadron Engine Goldingo with speed to outpace a Slitherwing and also outpace his entire team that gets hit by a Sticky Web unless they have a Choice Scarf. Colbur Berry should let me live any one hit from Chien-Pao, Shadow Ball for great damage into most Pokemon except Braviary and Chien-Pao. I have Make It Rain for Chien-Pao and for a stronger hit, and Thunderbolt for Braviary, and it's a 2-hit KO and max physically defensive Regenerator Primarina after a Toxic Spike damage. Recover gives me an option to get HP in case a Pokemon expects me to be Choice Scarfed. My last Pokemon is Primordial Sea Ogerpon-Wellspring. He does not have a Desolate Land user, so Ivy Cudgel is a great move to click, besides Sinistra. I hope the rest of the team is able to handle Sinistra to let my Ogerpon sweep late game. I have a lot of unusual EVs on this Pokemon. I have enough attack to OHKO a max defensive Landorus Therian, and kill a Jirachi with a neutral Ivy Cudgel into a Sword Stance boosted hit, considering he has Intimidate. Substitute lets me bypass a potential Thunder Wave from a Jirachi looking to slow down my Ogerpon. Trailblaze after Sword Stance will not OHKO physically defensive Primarina, but it gives me a chance to get a speed boost if the Chien-Pao has heavy duty boots and will still outspeed me. I have Bulk to usually live a Choice Banded Sucker Punch after Substitute against Chien-Pao, and Speed to outpace Slitherwing and to outpace a Chien-Pao after Trailblaze. And that is my team for Week 5 of Shuckle Premier League. Let me know what you think of the team in the comments below, and let's get to the game. Alright, what's up guys? Shuckle King here, bringing you Week 5 against Nexus. This is going to be a fun game. It's always fun to play Nexus. I am 2-2, and I believe Nexus is 1-3, so this is a must-win game for him to make playoffs. Or maybe I think he's 2-2, but if he loses, he's going to be like a pretty far differential behind me. So, we're going to lead with Spite Offs. He did not bring hazard removal this game. Ideally, I can get up 2 layers. Now, I have... What is more important, a spike? I think a toxic spike is more important in this game than a regular spike, but first I'm going to prioritize the sticky web, and then I'm going to go for toxic spike. So, good luck, have fun to Nexus. It's going to be good. Oh no, Braviary. That's right. Sinistras on the game. Yeah, so no way for him to remove hazards. I'm good with this. We're going to lead with you. And we will go for sticky webs. Or I can get something poisoned. No, we're going to go for sticky webs. Because if you go into Chien-Pao and go for like a strong ice move, I don't think flip turn into Chien-Pao hit would kill me anyway. Moonblast. Let's see how much it does. We can calc that. Probably no special attack. Primarina, and probably a min roll. So I'm good to get a toxic spike up. We will get the hazards. I don't know if he's mono boots, but getting a T-spike up seems fine here. Hydro Pump, oh, that'll probably kill. Yeah. So he is some defensive or like no special attack Primarina. I think I go into you. This seems fine. What is your response to this? I guess a Sinistra? So I could double into you. Moonblast is fine. And we can see what the Sinistra wants to do. Or we just guarantee damage onto it. I think that's fine. We can just go for an Ivy Cudgel. Because we're going to get good damage on the Primarina if it stays in anyway. And I could have made a double switch there. I don't think it was necessary. Oh, Slitherwing comes out. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Maybe sub would have been better there, but I didn't go for it. Oh, you're just dead. That's crazy. I guess you're predicting the grass move, but yeah. Okay. Well, we got the okay. Yeah, that was crazy. But I'll take that start, sure. Yeah, you're really banking on the grass move there, but yeah, no, Ivy Cudgel will kill. As shown there. That is fine with me. Now Matcha Gotcha is pretty free. We are gonna get a poison. So no boots on the Sinistra. Iron Defense could come out here. I still have the Regieleki generally around. Matcha Gotcha or Shadow Ball could come out here. I'm fine going into Zapdos. We'll see if you click like Iron Defense. Matcha Gotcha's fine. I am worried about like Iron Defense, Strength Sap, Weakness Policy. But having Taunt and having it poisoned, I think should be fine. Iron Defense, there it is. Okay. Now you stay in and let's see. Brave Bird, Zapdos, the Sinistra. Oh, Minesweeper. How much is Shadow Ball doing to my Goldengo? His Shadow Ball's doing a lot to me, but I will go for a taunt here. Shadow Ball, okay. That's a lot of damage. 321 to 179. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That seems like a lot of damage. Let's see, to Zapdos, 142. So maybe Modest? But it's maybe like max defense Modest. I think that's probably the general calc there. Brave Bird is pretty close to killing this, so we will go for a Brave Bird. Yeah, it doesn't quite kill. And yeah, there's the weakness policy. I called that set. Iron Defense weakness policy, Sinistra. Now you have... Is this going to kill? We do kill. That's good. Because now I don't have to reveal extreme speed on the Regieleki. That is pretty ideal for me. Yeah, I was worried about an Iron Defense Calm Mind Sinistra. So I'm very happy I went with Taunt. It was kind of last second. Not really last second. I was pretty confident Taunt was better than Fighting Coverage. Chien-Pao, Azelf. Like, I just bring in you, right? I don't think I'm really worried about anything. Like, now that the Sinage is gone, I feel really confident in winning this game. But it's obviously not over. It is for the 4, but I do have a Toxic Spike up, and I do have Sticky Webs up. Landorus is here. Primordial C. Now are you Choice Scarf? Maybe? I don't think I care. I think I just go for Ivy Cudgel. Like, this will show to your Scarf. Anything goes. Defensive Pivot. We do kill with an Ivy Cudgel. Because, yeah, it's not affected by Fluffy. So, Focus Sash. Okay, dead. Nice. Okay, now we're down to 3 Pokemon. This is a very quick game here. I also didn't have a ton of speed, so that had to have been a bulky Landorus there. Yeah, no, this is the Ogerpon plus the Spidops show. Fortunately, we got this game played while I'm going on vacation in a couple days. I'm playing week 4, 5, and 6 in the same week. So I guess he didn't see me. Well, he saw me bring Spidops because of the stats results on the Google Doc or the Discord, but he was not affected. So this is Boots, Azelf, Sheer Force. Do I go into Screen Tail here? Let's see, Ogerpon. Ogerpon's probably good into the Primarina. Azelf. Heavy Duty Boots. It's not killing me, and I kill with an Ivy Cudgel. Actually, I can go for Trailblaze here. It'll hurt. Yeah. 196. Yeah, I don't think that tells me too much. I can go for Ivy Cudgel here and get the kill. Yep, so the Azelf is dead. If the Chien-Pao wants a Sucker Punch, then I can substitute on that. And that should definitely get me to win. Yeah, this is a crazy fast game. I know Nexus has a bunch of stuff going on, so it's unfortunate if that affected anything. But now we have the speed. You should go for a Sucker Punch here. Perfect. Now we get the substitute up, and we're going to win. Now, I was considering a Grassy Surge Ogerpon with Synthesis this week, mainly to handle that, because I was so worried about the Sinistra. And then I was thinking about the teams, like, I don't think he can bring the Sinistra based on the 6 that I have. I thought it was going to be Chien-Pao, Landorus, Jirachi, Primarina, Azelf, Braviary, just because hazards were just so good in this game. I feel like you had to have brought Braviary, and that's why I had Rocky Helmet on my Spot-Offs to make sure that a dual Wing Beat still broke the Shadow Shield of Braviary. I guess there'd be no chance you're like Protective Badge or something. Ogerpon to Primarina. You can figure out what type of damage this is doing. It's like 40%. No, it's like 30%. Trailblaze, I think, no, you're probably max defense to take that hit. So, Trailblaze here. Like, if we get, I mean, we win with the Regieleki anyway. Moonblast, that will break the sub. This should kill. And now it's whether I mean, I could definitely throw against the Chien-Pao and switch out here, but it's probably not the play. The play is to probably let him kill me with Sucker Punch. Actually, it doesn't even matter. I can go for, because I have Regieleki in the back, it doesn't even matter. We can swap this out, because differential is definitely nice to, like, boost the potential of me, making playoffs, like, even if I lose my week 6. So I think it's worth it for me to say the differential here. And I am Choice Scarf. Sucker Punch is not going to kill. Unfortunately, I didn't show the Regieleki tech, but that's fine. We're going to just get the kill here. And we will get the win against Nexus. So, good game, man. I know you have a lot of stuff going on. I know you have your streaming marathon going on. So best of luck with that. But we are now 3-2. So, looking very good to make playoffs. I play Live in under 48 hours. It's, well, like, under probably about 40 hours from now. I play Live for week 6. And she is 2-2, I believe, at least. I guess I won't spoil her week 5, so I won't say what her spot is. But even if I were 3-2 and she were 2-3, she could still surpass me. So that does make too much of a difference. But yeah, anyway, good games, and until next time, later, guys. Oh yeah, and one more thing, Spite Ops is still broken. Yeah, all right, later, guys.